Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. So we have another fleet challenge again here, and yes, we have the return of the dreaded evasion feat. So as always, I'll cover the modifiers and feats, and actually today I'll show you 3 battles. So the first one will be a combination of resistance and rebel ships under the command of Raddus that can get all feats done in a single battle. And then I'll just show you a couple of more feats that I was able to get some of the other feats done except evasion. So let's just get started first with the global modifier, asteroid belt. So now this is the modifier that you will notice the most because quite quickly those damage over times will start stacking both on you and the enemy. So you'll definitely want to have some sort of a fleet that has ability to keep cleansing those off, because while this effect can't be resisted, it can be cleansed at least. And then another challenge is, because you have to stall the battle, that you get 10 evasions. You will all the time be on the limit of, being taken out by these damage over times and surviving long enough that you can evade, or the enemy will just start dying off from damage over times before you are able to evade 10 attacks. So definitely, I think I needed 5 or 6 attempts to get this done. So by no means it's going to be just like a one attempt sort of thing, I think. So definitely want to set aside some time to get this done. In terms of other modifiers, I mean, they don't make a whole lot of difference. Yeah, sure, we get some extra attacks when we critically hit with rebels, and Imperials, they get some, stacking offense and things like that, but nothing too crazy about apart from that damage over time modifier. So in terms of feats, we have to win with at least 3 rebel ships, but again, they don't have to be on the field, they can be in the reinforcement slots, so that doesn't really matter. And yes, then we have the evasion feat where we have to evade 10 attacks. Now, to make matters worse, basic from Darth Vader obviously can't be evaded, which makes this evasion even harder. And you then do have to win the battle after scoring at least 15 critical hits. Now this one I didn't have any issues completing, both with Raddus, and then I also tried with Negotiator, as well as with my home 1 fleet. Getting critical hits shouldn't be a problem. It's probably the evading feat that will cause everybody the most headaches to begin with. Alright, let me show you the fleet that I was able to get all feats done in a single battle. So we're using Raddus as the capital ship, because Raddus, there's so much foresight in its kit. Pretty much all the abilities are granting foresight to your resistance allies. There's cleansing as well in the kit from Raddus, bonus turn meter gains and things like this. So definitely, I think the best choice there if you want to get this done easily. I'm just starting to begin with a full resistance fleet there. I just found that having tanks to begin with was not really fruitful, to be honest, because you get a taunt up and then just they quickly gun down your tank. So instead I'm starting with a full resistance fleet here, so we can then start off immediately with foresight and hopefully start evading attacks to begin with. And then obviously do have to have 3 rebels for the rebel fleet, so I'm bringing their Millennium Falcon. When you bring his reinforcement, again, it will grant foresight to all the allies, so more foresight and dodging there. And then bringing Cassian, he can dispel, but he's got a cleanse on one of his special abilities as well. Bringing in Biggs in case we do need a tank at some point. And then finally bringing Plo for an extra cleanse, just to get those pesky damage over times off us. Alright, let's run the battle now and let me talk you through it. It's just a case of stalling as hard as you can while keep staying alive from damage over times. Enemies faster, they keep putting attacks. There we go. So to begin with, let's just put a big hit in Vader. Just want to get Vader out as quickly as you can, because you can't evade his attacks anyway. Let's cleanse up those damage over times. See if we can push back turn meter now on Vader. Perfect. Do the spinning trick with Falcon just to get some buffs going. There we go. Nice dodges there. Okay. I think I'm about to lose there my post TIE fighter, so bring in Plo just to heal up, cleanse again, boost turn meter on my guys. Let's just go ahead and unload a big AoE. Okay, and let's use the special ability, recover some protection, get foresight on Poe. There we go, more dodging left and right. Okay, more dodging, nice. Evasion up as well helps here from Raddus for your resistance allies. Now here, I was about to lose Poe anyway. He's got lots of damage over times. He might get hit, so maybe I should just put a taunt on him See obviously if he can take a couple of hits, maybe evade some attacks. Perfect. Let's actually now do the special ability here on Poe. Just he gets deflector shield, so he recovers some extra protection, gets foresight, and now we can try that a little bit and cheese evasion by attacking enemies with retribution. Okay, I'll just get him out. Oh, unfortunately there they took out my Poe. Alright, so these whole things will get a little bit tricky now. We got lots of damage over times on us. Enemies started dying off, we started dying off. So let's actually now bring in Hans Falcon just to get some foresight, so we can again evade a few more attacks. Yeah, let's just go into hiding there with Falcon. Perfect, we got a dodge there because of the foresight. Like looks like I'll lose a race Falcon. Alright, barely hanging there. Dispelling there again. Let's do an AoE. Yeah, perfect. Let's heal up again just in time, because look at all those damage over time stacked on Plow and our X-Wing. Get some dodges there. Losing Plow. I'm just gonna put a basic now there on TIE Reaper, because I had foresight, so I can a little bit cheese the retribution. So really, whenever you do have foresight, try to hit enemies with retribution on them, so you are guaranteed an evasion. Let's pull off hold maneuver and finish this off. Let's see if we can get some more evasions done here. Okay, I'll just get him out. Trying to get pulps out. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Alright, just these two guys. I hope I evaded enough times at this point. Got now foresight as well on Biggs. See if as well Biggs can get a hit so he can evade. Come on, hit Biggs. Didn't. And again, without feat trackers, hard to know how many evasions you've done. But in this case, as you will see, I was able to do critical hits. I was able to as well evade 10 attacks, and of course I did use 3 rebel ships there. So this kind of fleet you can get all feats done in a single battle, as mentioned before. It probably took me 5-6 attempts to get it done, so don't get discouraged if it doesn't work the first time. You just have to try a few times until you get enough evasions. It's just about keeping that balance between not dying off from damage over time and stalling out the battle long enough that actually you can evade attacks. So definitely because of this damage over times modifier, this is a lot more trickier than it should have been, to be honest. Alright, so let's move now on to the next battle. So this one is just going to show you my rebels fleet doing critical hits. Now my rebels are not that great. Home one is gear 11. Obviously I do have their Han and Chewie, Relic Top and Biggs, so they can do some damage hopefully. There we go. Probably if you do have Relic, their Phantom and Ghost, you could maybe get evasions done as well with your Rebel fleet, just because obviously their Phantom keeps getting foresight and things like that, right? So maybe you could squeeze something there, but my guys are just not good enough. I tried and just got blown to bits. So just a case of going through enemies, taking them out, and because of lots of assists and things like that, you should be getting that critical feat done as well, I think, without any issues. I actually counted and I think I got 15 critical hits in this one, so just enough there to finish this as well. So just down to TIE Fighter. Let's see if they bring in another reinforcement, or if we'll... there you go. Died from damage over times. Definitely damage over times working against you in this particular case. And then we go here, Negotiator. So Negotiator is another great fleet here. It's got lots of survivability, of course, because of unending loyalty. Then we bring in Plow for the clans and things like that. They keep going after, looks like my Ahsoka. Just gonna do here an AoE. There we go, start putting those critical hits in. Then they get to go boom, boom, boom. Lost Ahsoka already. Let's smash an AoE. Beautiful. Got 3 critical hits there. So definitely, I think here in Negotiator I actually got a lot more than 15 critical hits, as far as I was aware when I was reviewing my footage. So it wasn't an issue at all. Bringing in Plow for the clans. And as you can see, damage over time really starts stacking up on the enemy. Alright, they're bringing in the Imperial Shuttle. Let's go ahead, dispel the taunt on TIE Fighter. Let's get unending loyalty going, right? We don't want to die off too quickly here. Just go ahead, boost their meter. Okay, try to finish off TIE Fighter there. He'll die from damage over times anyways, but you know, I just want to stall the battle as much as I can. Just down to Imperial Shuttle now. Let's go ahead and bring in Rex. Okay, see if we can get some more critical hits here now, because Rex will put critical chance up on your attacker. So Anakin's got no critical chance up, so hopefully he can TIE Reaper dispel critical chance. Unfortunately, let's smash an AoE here. I got another critical hit over there. Let's top up Anakin, smash an AoE. Okay, now Anakin's about to die, so let's just go ahead, put a taunt on him and dispel those damage over times. And now I will bring in 5s as well. Just a basic to dispel the retribution. Okay, there we go. Okay, another critical hit. So yeah, I think here with Negotiator, because of all the survivability you have here, I think it's easy to stall the battle long enough until you get these critical hits as well. So they're bringing in their cleanse, that's fine. Gauntlet, which is going to finish there. I'm going to lose a few ships soon from damage over times. However, I do have an ending loyalty, so let's go ahead and use it again. So we'll be able to survive one more round here, especially Plo and Anakin are low. Let's see if we can put more critical hits in here. Okay. Very tanky this gauntlet, right? Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Do you know what? All my guys is about to die, so let's just go ahead, unload there, a mass attack, and boom, down they go. So there you go, guys. These are the battles that I was able to get done today. Like, the only trick one really probably will be the evasion. I know last time as well I used Raddus for evading, but I remember that some people had success with using Empire fleet or Sith fleet, because the Sith fighter, if you do have, has some, you know, foresight ability built in as well, or you have Negotiator also, because anytime the enemy reinforces, you get evasion up, so maybe you can also get with Executor these evasions done. But I just like to use Raddus. It's probably one of my favorite fleets in the game anyways. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Hope you find this video useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or my Discord server how you guys are getting on. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.